Okay guys, I thought I would do another quick video here so I can discuss some things about why I hate to deal with mechanics. Now, I'm not trying to make a generalization that all mechanics are the same way, that they all follow the same process and procedures, but I get burned with these little bitty things a little bit too often. I told you about the van. They had to replace the computer. I know it's going to be expensive. Not a big deal. It's just pain you have to go through. And this issue I'm having here, there was such a good job done on the computer that this issue may not prevent me from going back to this same mechanic. Because the gentleman who worked on my car was great. I mean, I have no complaints. The car's never run better. It runs like it's a 2011 or 2014 instead of a 1991. So I got no complaints here. But the issue I've got is this. I was given a quote of $870. Okay, painful. I get up there preparing to pay the $870, and I knew from the beginning that there's going to be something that would come up that would jack the price up. The guy at the garage, I don't know if he knows a car from a hole in the ground, but he's the guy behind the desk. All of a sudden, oh, of course, we had to add an air filter and some other thing. So instead of $870, the price is going to be, he didn't say instead of, he just said, the price is $960. That's a $90 jump on my price. I paid it. I somewhat regret I hadn't didn't take the air filter off. I can go get an air filter for $10-15 right down the road. Now, if the guy had not done such a great job on that car, I would have said that. I didn't. I regret not doing that. But it may be the reason I don't go back to this mechanic. And I don't understand it. It's just they do not seem to understand that the expectation we're going to get screwed in the deal is what we're going under, and they need to overcome that expectation. So it's just a quick one here, because I've got to go back to the mechanic. I've got more stuff I need to do. There's some issue with the anti-lock brakes. God knows what that's going to cost. There's some issues with the front end. But from this point forward, I'm just going to say, once you give me a quote over that phone, it is going to be the quote we're going to stick with. I don't care what else you put on there. It's a contract. Heck, I'm considering recording the call so I can make sure they know that I've got it. So I just don't understand it. You're a mechanic. You're going to make a good living. You're going to make a very good living. Why do you need to cheat? Now, I'm not talking about individual mechanics. I'm talking about the people who run the garages. Because I know the individual mechanics are not always in control of the decisions that are made by the people in the front office. I've seen so many videos about videos and in real life, unneeded repairs. So it's just my rant. If you go to a mechanic, he gives you a price, and all of a sudden you needed an air filter. An air filter is the cheapest dang thing you can get on the car. They're already going to replace my spark plugs, etc., for $400, which is way above what that should be. But if I don't have a place to do it, I might be stuck with that. But replacing an air filter, and they added something else, but that was basically it. So a $90 air filter replacement. Anyway, that's my somewhat of a, I can't say the R word, because if you say that RANT word, there is a chance that YouTube's stupid algorithm is going to say this thing cannot be fully monetized, which they will correct. So far, they're still correcting mine. I don't get a thousand views within the time they require, but so far they're correcting it because they know this thing is not doing well. Got to watch everything you say. In any case, that's all I've got, and I will talk to you later.